Welcome to BUZ Lead Entry. I will now take you through an overview of lead entry. Up here we've selected an existing customer and an existing lead. This customer has 2 contacts and you can have an unlimited number of contacts. We've selected the first one, and down here is the details of that contact and their phone number and email address, etc. We would then go next, having entered that detail. What products are you interested in, and put how many of each product type. Come over here to the promotional information and fill in the survey. How'd you hear about us? Magazine. Which magazine? Paramount Negotiator. Now these can all be changed to be appropriate to your current marketing campaigns. At this point, if it was a showroom, we would just go appointment now and it would log it in the diary and take us straight into quoting. However, we'll continue with over to the sales rep's diary. It's looked up who the sales rep for the area is and listed their 1-week diary. Over here you can actually see that Jane has a private appointment from 10 till 11 on Thursday, and up here you can see she doesn't do any leads on Mondays. There's a space for however many leads she normally does on a day, in this case 5. And you can see here, these green means that it's within 0 to 8 kilometres of the address that I am trying to book in. And in fact over here you can see the actual address of the appointment that I'm booking in, because that's why it's 0, and the other appointments on that day are 12.2 kilometres and 8.8 kilometres away from that appointment. So if I was in a call centre trying to book this in, I would be trying to persuade them to go on a green day to try and group the appointments. You can see here is the type of products that they're interested in, an SHK, 7 of them, and it's at Annan Grove. We could click on all reps for the area and we could see the other reps that also service this area. At the moment we're showing the primary rep for that area, and you set a priority for those reps. You could have a 1-day view of the particular day that we're interested in, which is the 8th, so we'll just click into the box and it shows us a 1-day view. And when that loads, we could also pick our reps from the list and just pick any old reps, or select all of the reps and see all of the diaries, and they would all be side by side across this page. Because no times have actually been entered for these appointments, they appear at the top. If they had time slots entered for them, they would be listed down here. We can go to the map and see what layout on the map is, and so here we go, and they've all been, that confirms that all the appointments have been shown on the map. So if I cursor over this appointment, it tells me it's Friday, June the 8th, and it's at 70 Peter Street, Blacktown. So I've got the detail. I can use Street View to go and look at the house and see what it would look like if I so choose to do. If we go to the Notes tab now, we can see an audit trail of every time this lead has been looked at and edited, and we can also add our own notes down the bottom here to that list. And the same for the customer, we have notes and audit trails, and we could add those appointments. On the CRM tab, we can type in notes about any discussions we've had with the customer that relate to our relationship with them. So in this case, we've got a 10% discount if they order over 20 blinds. This may be a builder or a real estate agent. Down the bottom here, we've got Show Quote, which allows us to print a blank quote form if tablets are not being used for quoting in the field and you want a pre-printed form created for the quote. And up in the top right here you can see Create a Message, and that'll log it into our message system with reminders. So you could actually message somebody else in the organisation to ask a question that relates to this lead, and that details will be kept with this lead for the life of the appointment. That completes an overview of our lead process.